Welcome everyone in problem solving and outlining session number 12 for the course titled ME91 Production Technology Theory and Practice. First of all, we solve the problems from assignment number 11. Then we proceed for the session number 12. This is the first question. The belt drive can be used for transmitting motion between two shafts. Okay, so you know the belt drive. Okay, so rotating between same direction, rotating in opposite direction, rotating in both same and opposite direction. So you will know in case of belt drive. So consider this is a belt drive. Yeah, this is a belt drive. Consider that, and like you can transfer like same motion like this. So this will be same motion, and you can also pass the opposite motion. Yes. So if this is the belt drive, then this okay. Like this also you can pass. Okay, so both of the rotation is correct answer. Okay, rotating in only same direction, only opposite direction, perpendicular to each other is everything wrong. Okay, as I show you here, rotating both in same direction as well as in opposite direction is your correct answer. Okay, so the C option is your correct answer. Rotation can be transmitted between two shafts located perpendicular to each other by, okay. So spur gear, you know spur gear is different. Belt drive I show spur gear is like this only, it is parallel and coplanar gears mostly. Okay, so parallel and coplanar gears only you can do the spur gear, and bevel gears are actually used for 90 degrees, that you know everyone. Okay, so bevel gear is the only correct answer, and chain and chain again you have parallel mostly. Belt drive, chain drive also are considered, even your spur gear are for parallel, and only the bevel gear is used for the perpendicular. Okay, so for 90 degree we are using this bevel gear. Okay, so you know how bevel gears actually. Okay, so they are conical like structure. Okay, this conical like structure, again these conical like structure are in contact. Okay, so due to which the motion is getting transmitted. Okay, so this like this, and this like this. So this like this. Okay, so this kind of shaft we have. So this is bevel gear. So due to this, the 90-degree portion can be transmitted in case of bevel gear at perpendicular to the each shaft. Okay, perpendicular to each other means only bevel gear can be used. Other all are parallel actually. Okay, so these are bevel gears, and for 90 degrees you can use one, okay, for perpendicular motion transmission as it is given here. In a bevel gear drive, a gear with 50 teeth is being driven by another bevel gear with 20 teeth. The rotation transmission of the bevel gear is, okay. So we know the formula for rotation transmission. Okay, is equal to usual teeth. Okay, that is because there are two teeth only. Okay, so teeth on driver. So it is a driver divided the teeth on driven. So which is driven by gear. Okay, so which gear is driven by driven gear. This is a driver gear. So what is your driver gear here? See the question. A gear with 50 teeth is being driven by. Okay, so this is getting driven, and who is by the another gear? Bevel gear specifically with 20 teeth. So it is driven by this gear. So 20 is your driver actually. So 20 will be your driver, and your driven is 50. So simply this will give you 0.4 as an answer. Okay. So this 0.4 is your answer for a rotational transmission. Okay, so this 0.4 is given here. It's simply the ratio of your number of teeth on driver, number of divided by number of teeth on driven. Okay, so 20 by 50, 0.4 is the correct answer. Okay, so rotational motion can be converted to intermediate motion by, rack and pinion is different. I told you as over and over again, and all of them is again wrong. Only Geneva can be used for intermediate motion. I told you in assignments also. Okay, so only Geneva mechanism can be used for intermediate motion. Rack and pinion is not used for intermediate, it is for converting rotation to linear motion. Overman will be for highest gear ratio, and again we will have the reverse output is not possible here. Okay, so in the case of lever, the input is not transferred from output to input gear. Okay, so like there is no reverse transmission. So these are use of worm gears. Intermediate motion are only given in Gineva mechanism. So you know how the Gineva mechanism works. If the key goes inside, and for that time it will rotate. So you know this point. Okay, so this can give you the intermediate motion. So rotational motion can be converted to intermediate motion 5 is this is 11 again. We know this answer. Okay. Motion cannot be reversed from output to input shaft while using. I already told you this answer. So worm and worm gear is the correct answer. So that the motion is not reversed. Okay. Rack and pinion, you know, it is used to convert your rotational motion into linear or linear to rotational motion. The wheel gear I told you for 90-degree translation, and a chain drive again for parallel transmission. So worm gear is only the correct answer for cannot be reversed from output to input shaft. Okay. For this thing, worm and worm gear is only your correct answer. In the following CNC part program block G77X12 Z-12 G77 stands for what? Okay, so G77 is not finishing cycle is different, stock removal is different, cutting cycle. Okay, so cutting cycle is the correct option. You need to go to the literature, okay, for getting these answers. So table literature you need to go. So these are standard cycles. There is no trick here. They are all are standard cycles. You need to remember. Okay, so all are standard. So these are okay. These all are standard cycles. So you need to remember this part. Okay. So this is a correct answer. Cut in cycle. Okay, for G77 code, which is used here. And again, depending upon the block, the rest of the things are used here. Okay, so this is your starting command actually. It is used for cutting cycle. Okay, so cutting cycle is your correct answer here, and you can get it in standard literature. Okay. For a 60 mm diameter cylindrical workpiece being turned on a lathe, the cutting speed is more than the rotational frequency by how much times? Okay. So you know how we can calculate it. You know. Okay. So what they ask here, the cutting speed. You know cutting speed is equal to simply pi d into n, where your n is the rotational frequency. Okay. More than rotation means this rotational frequency is actually n. So what we have to put here, just pi into your 60 mm diameter into your n here will take care by the how much more than the rotational frequency. Okay, so into n will be here only. They are asking how much times here. Okay, so that's what. And what is the answer here? We simply use the calculation 188.5. Again, why? Because it is rounded up to only one decimal answer. Okay, so just multiply this part. Okay, so your answer will be there. So 188.5 into your rotational frequency. So here in blank space you write 188.5 into times this. Okay, so n is for that times option. Okay, how many times, and the 188.5 is your answer which is asked here. Okay, so this is how you can solve the seventh question. So it is very simple. Just to know what is the concept that you can apply here. Okay, just formula and just multiplication. From just one value getting the answer. Okay, just one multiplication you will get the answer. It is that simple. Yes, I just need to know what they are asking, the way question is formulated actually here. Okay, so if you know the way question is formulated, you can easily get the answer here. Okay, so this is the eighth question. For making an internal hole, the taper hole on a turning lathe is cylindrical workpiece having an internal cylindrical hole. Following arrangement have to be made. Okay, so tool has to be mounted in a tailstock, and the feed is given to tool has to be inclined to axis of the workpiece. Okay, this is correct. You know. Okay, tool has to be put on tool post is wrong. How you can, for you have to generate a drill. Okay, go to make a hole. So hole, if you can put your drill on tool post, it is actually wrong. Okay, so you have to put on tailstock only. What? Your drill bit tool here, because what they are asking, internal tapped hole to be made. So if you are going to want to make an internal hole, then you need to put your drill bit on your tailstock. Okay, so if you put your tool post, it is perpendicular to it, so you can't make an internal hole there. Okay, you want an internal cylindrical hole, okay, to make a thread. So for that, you can't put it in a tool post. Tool post is at a different position, and tailstock, you know, here is your headstock again, because here this is your chuck and hole assembly. This is your tailstock actually. So for between this, you have to here you have a workpiece, and here you will have a tool. So it is that simple. It is okay. So where you have a tool, where you have everything. So here you have a tool. This tool will go here and insert here. So you get a internal hole. Okay. And again, another question here. Again, they are here asking on a tool post. So it is wrong. Here they are considering tailstock. But what? The feed is given to the tool has parallel to the axis of the workpiece. Okay. So it is wrong. Why? Because you need to create a tapered hole. See, tapered hole you need to create. If you give it parallel, you get a straight hole. Okay, so you want a taper, so that's why you have to go with inclined part. Okay, so most important part here are internal hole, again we need to drill an internal tapered hole. So we need to create a tapered hole. Okay, so for that the workpiece must be inclined. Okay, so this tapered hole you have to create. For that your uh, tool has to be inclined to the axis of the workpiece. Okay, so you have to create a tapered hole. Okay, that's why. Again, internal tapered hole. Okay, so this like this tapered hole will go like, okay, so you know this part tapered hole because you have to create a tapered hole and it must be inclined. If you go straight correctly, it will create a pattern. So straight is not arranged because of taperedness and everything. So depending upon the answer and this question you asked, your answer will be like this one. Will be inclined and mounted on a tailstock, not on a tool post. Because if you mount tool post will come somewhere here. Okay, here tool post will come, which is wrong actually. You can't make a drill here, internal hole here. Okay, if you were to put your drill bit here, you can't make hole here. Okay, it is not possible. So for that you have to put in a tailstock only, and again incline because you have to create a tapered hole. That's why only this is your correct option. Okay, because it is about a tailstock and again inclined part. A flat surface can be generated on a lathe machine by holding the workpiece on a forger chuck using a form tool of the process. Okay, so providing cross feed is only correct answer. So providing cross feed means you are actually doing a phasing operation. Okay, so this is your job. Consider this is your job. This is this. Okay, and this essentially this is your part of the machine. Okay, so this field you have to give. So this field will be given. So tool will become here. So discuss here. This is a tool and it will go from here to that part. Okay, tool will come here and will go from here to here. Okay, so here to here tool will go and this is called as a cross feed. Okay, so create a flat generate a lathe to create a flat surface on a lathe machine. So what we will do, you can do this only. Okay, this part to which you will get this part as a flat part, which is called as a facing operation. Okay, so for getting that facing operation, what you will do, you have to provide a cross feed like this, the shown in this field. Okay, like cross feed to provide, and when you provide cross feed like this, you will get the flat surface generated. Okay, so over the, okay, so cross feed is the correct answer here. So using for, none of this is again wrong. Using form and holding up for the stuff is wrong and consist. So providing cross feed is only your correct answer for getting flat surface on a length. Means you are working for facing operation. So this is the 10th question. Tank in the drill is used for transmitting the torque, balancing the forces, guiding the drill along the hole, or removing the drill from the sleeve. Okay, so removing the drill from the sleeve is the correct answer. Okay, so this is specifically this is your tank here. This will be your drill bit like this taper you have, and again let's an actually big one, and here some like this we have a drill bit. Okay, so this kind of arrangement you have where this will be your body of the shaft. Okay, so drill bit or something like that. This is kindly a big drill bit. Okay, so this is kind of what you have. So this is your tank part. Okay, I show in my assignment also. So this is your tank part. So here you can actually apply your by using wedge shape. Okay, so force is applied here in the sleeves to get this part actually to get removed. Okay, so this is actually use of your tank here. Okay, that's your tank. Why it is used. Okay, so this is actually present there. So this is your correct answer. Okay, hence we solve the problem from assignment number 11. Now we are moving forward for a practice problem set for week 12. That is the last week. Okay, so first question for you: why reaming process is required after drilling? So you can take your own time to solve this question. Okay, so why drilling process is required after drilling? Drilling process is inaccurate. Is wrong answer, you know. Drilling process is costly. Again, is the wrong. Vibrations are involved in a drilling process, resulting in inaccurate hole and poor surface finish. Is the correct answer. Okay. Drilling process removes very less material. Is the wrong answer. Okay. So this is only the correct answer. Okay. Because in actual vibration, is actual in drilling process, vibrations are involved in the drilling process and resulting in inaccurate hole and poor surface finish. Okay. So that's why we required due to this reason we actually required drilling process. Okay. This is the correct answer. The C option is the correct answer. This is C. Vibration are involved in the drilling process resulting in accurate hole and full surface finish is the correct answer. Okay. Second question. How the machine reverse is held in the machine. I told you in that means assignment question also the more stepper are used to get a tank. Okay. So in previous question I also told you about the most taper type. Okay, so this is actually used that taper I show you, which is from the drill bit as I said. Okay, so that drill bit is actually used to make to go inside that type. Okay, so similar question are using. Okay, the tank is used to remove that sleeve, that question part here. Okay, so how the machine remote are held in the machine is actually kind of reverse question for that. How it is actually hold, you know how it can be removed by using tank, but how it can be hold, that's the question. Again, in that question also I told you the answer here. That is the same answer, which it holds at the correct position in the machine. That drill bit part. And again, but here it is actually reamer. Drill bit reamer is kind of similar, but here actually it is reamer. And again, you do after you are do your drilling, then also you can do a reamer. So both are corrected process. This exactly the way you are using corrected the reamer. The exactly way corrected drill also with your machine. Okay, so from that answer you might know the using most taper is only the correct answer. I told you that kind of taper is present. Okay, so again told you this. So this is not, so this like this part is there. Okay, so this is called as tank. Okay, so this tank is there again. It again just below that is a taper part. Okay, so this taper is actually this most taper. It is both on machine as well and with your drill bit also. So your most type is the correct answer. Okay, most type is the correct answer. So this is the third question. What holds most taper type in the machine? Okay, so what mechanism that actually holds the most taper type in the machine? That it is put on. Okay, so holds, keep, friction, strain. So what is that mechanism that holds that part in the machine firmly? Okay, you can take time, go to literature. Okay, to solve this question. Okay, so what holds most taper type in the machine? Okay, so force, we know it is wrong. Key is wrong. There is no key here. Only taper is there. No only taper kind of this is there. So no key at present. Friction is okay. So this might be okay. So this is only correct answer. And strain is again wrong. Okay, so friction is only correct answer. Strain, there is no concept of strain in most type taper. Okay, so friction only holds it. So friction is only the correct answer. Yeah, okay. So this is the fourth mode taper type is present on where it is present on only tool, only machine, both, or none of the above. Okay, so most taper type is present on only tool, and it will not help us only tool and only machine. So only both. So both is the correct answer. So it must be present on both of tool as well as machine. Okay. None Babu is again the wrong answer. You know this fact. Okay, so only as a C is the correct answer. Okay, so only C is your correct answer. So fifth question: what is the use of scribble? To make grooves, to make holes, to make taper, to mark line on metallic workpiece. Okay. Okay, so what is the question? What is the use of Scrabble? So from the name itself, you can get that to make grooves around, to make hole we have drill bit, to make taper we have cutting tools always, and to mark line is only a correct answer on a metallic workpiece. So Scrabble can be used to mark line metallic workpiece. This is only the correct answer. Okay, so to mark on a line is your correct answer. Okay, so sixth question: what is the use of center punch? Okay, so what is the use of center punch? To make groove, so we know we are different tools to make groove. Make center mark on a drill operation. This is actually the correct answer. So to make taper, this is different to mark like you need to scribe actually. So, okay. So to make center mark on a drilling operation is only a correct answer. Okay, due to which you can have the start drilling process. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to start drilling. Okay, so this center punch is used. Okay, so it will create a hole. This is a hole. It will create a hole on a one. Okay, here so we can guide actually your tool. Okay, guiding as it is used to guide the drill tool. Okay, so your drilling tool it can be guided for drilling tool. Okay, so that's why it is used. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, to make center mark or drilling operation is the correct answer. So question 7: what are the types of files? We know files was used to remove the material. Okay, so what are the types of that files? That is the question here. Okay, Okay, so what are the types? Triangular file is there. Yes, it is there. Square file it is there. Double cut flat type file it is there. And half round file is also there. Okay, so all of the above is the correct answer here. Okay. But all of these files are actually exist. Okay, so all the actual type of files. So all of the above is the correct answer. Okay, is your correct answer. So eighth question: which device is used to pull bearing while dismantling? Okay, so which device is used to pull bearing while dismantling? So weight shape is different concept, puller. Okay, so this is your correct answer. Okay, puller is only used. Spanner and pilers are wrong answer here. So only puller can be used while dismantling the bearings. Okay, yes, so puller is your correct answer. Okay. So this is your ninth question. What is the importance of radial drill machine? Okay, to make large hole, to make small hole, to make tapered hole, to make many holes, multiple holes. That's the question. What is the importance of radial drill machine? To make large hole, to make small hole, to make tapered hole, to make multiple holes on a single job. Okay, to make large hole and to make small hole, it depend upon your drill size. Okay, the drill bit you are using, the size of the drill bit, So this come under the size of your drill bit. So this is not a specific illustration of this radial drill machine. Okay, so what is the importance of this is not important. It depends upon the size of the drill. To make draper hole, it depends upon how the way you clamp your drill bit with respect to your workpiece. Okay, so that depends upon the tapered part. And okay, to make the multiple holes on a single machine is only the correct option here. Okay, because that is why the radial machine is actually radial drill machine is actually used. Okay, so single okay to make multiple holes on a single job is only your correct answer. Okay, because this is actually importance of radial drill machine. Okay, so to make multiple holes on a single job is only your correct option. Okay, 10th question: which drive is used to get any value of rotation speed? Okay, so generally we get limited values on lathe and other conventional devices. So what we can do to get the any value of rotation speed? So which drive you can implement there? So that's the question. Okay, so which drive is used to get any value of rotation speed? Spur gear, you know it is only limited. Rack and pinion, bevel gear, all of these are actually limited. You know this fact. Okay, so only positive infinite variable drive is the correct answer to get any value of rotation. Okay, so these all are actually limited speed, limited rotation speed you have in this case. Only this positive infinite variable drive only provides infinite speed range. Okay, like any value of rotation speed, it is where positive infinite variable drive. This is called as PIV drive. Okay, which is your correct answer here. So this PIV drive is your correct answer. Okay. The question number 11. What is the true in case of fine filing? Okay, so we know filing, material removal process filing. Okay, what is true in the case of fine filing is a specific question. Okay, so what is it true in case of fine filing? Less material is removed is correct. Okay, good surface finish is again correct because you are using fine here. Okay, employed after the rough filing operation. Okay, this is again correct. Okay, so all of the above is correct answer here. Okay, so less material is removed, good surface finish, employed after rough filing operation, all are correct answer. Okay, so all of the above is the correct answer here. All the remarks have even number of teeth, odd number of teeth, both even and odd, or none of the above. Okay, so all the remarks have even number of teeth, odd number of teeth, both even and odd number of teeth, none of the above. Okay, so you know from the classes itself, all the rivers have even number of teeth. Okay, you know about for balancing and forcing, okay, less amount of material is removed, so for balancing purpose, even number of teeth are required. Okay, so odd number of teeth, both even and odd number of teeth are wrong answers, none of the above is the wrong answer. Okay, so all three are wrong answers, only even number of teeth is the correct answer. Okay. So even number of teeth is the correct answer. Okay. So question 30. What is the true in case of reverse? Okay, so what is true in case of removes? Removes less amount of material, force requirement is less, force balance is important on opposite, always even number of things. Okay, so all are actually correct. Get this part. Okay, remove less material, forces are requirement is less, force balance is important on opposite case. Okay, and always even number of things. Okay, this is the reason it is always even number of things. So all of the above is the correct option. Okay. So 14th question. Which tensors is or are applicable during the jamming process? Okay, force, torque, thrust, all are required or none, only one, something of one is required. Okay, that is the question. Okay, so what tensor or tensors is or are applicable during the jamming process? The force, torque, thrust, all of them actually came into the picture. Okay, you know this part from the slides. Okay, if you go through the video classes, it is there. Okay, so all of the above is your correct answer. Okay, so 15th, which of the following are types of tapping? So tapping, you know the tapping process. Which are the types of tapping? Okay, so which of the following are types of tapping? Rough tapping is there, intermediate tapping is there, fine tapping is also there. Okay, so depending upon mostly material involved, it is bifurcated. Okay, rough, intermediate, final. Okay, so both all of these are used. Okay, so all of the above are correct answer. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, so next question. Tapping process is used to create. So what create? Okay, so I told you that there is a different types, but what the process is actually mean? There is there is a rough, intermediate, and final tapping. But what does actually it do? That is the question. Okay, so tapping process is to create what? Internal hole, internal threads, external threads, or internal hole finishing. Okay, so correct answer is yes, internal threads is the correct option. Okay, so internal hole, drill bits, external thread is actually do turning operation, and the internal tool hole finishing again is different. Hole finishing you do removes, not tapping process. Okay, so removing process, So internal threads is only your correct option. Here. Okay, so 17th question. In the shaping process, to create a group, which tool is used? Okay, so tool used for gluing operation. That's the question. Okay, in the shaping process to create a groove, which tool is used? Tool used in turning operation, tool used in drilling operation, tool used in planing operation, or a grooving tool. Okay, so in shaping process to generate a groove, turning is not used, not a drilling, not a planing. Okay, so grooving tool is only a correct answer. Okay, actually we are using this turning to create flat surface, but to create a groove, we only use grooving tool. Okay, this is different actually. Okay, so grooving tool we are using. So 18th question. The principle behind the shearing machine is. Okay, principle behind the shearing machine is Ginama mechanism. You know it is wrong. Beloit mechanism is only the correct option. Okay, Gilbert Quick is different, is used for different like shaping operation, and none of the above is wrong. Okay, so piloting mechanism is only the correct answer. Okay, this answer is correct answer. 19th question. If the thickness of the plate is small, the shear force required will be. Okay, so if thickness of the plate is small, the shear force required will be more, less, not dependent on thickness, none of the above. Okay, so these options are already wrong. So about this more and less, here the thickness is less. You see, thickness of the plate is small, thickness is less, means the shear force required will be less. This is only a correct option. Okay, more is wrong answer. Okay, so less is your correct answer. Okay, because the plate is small. That's it. Okay, so next question: which type of grinding wheel is used to grind the turning tool? It's a surface grinding wheel, cup type grinding wheel, profile grinding wheel, or none of the above. So type of grinding wheel used to grind the turning tool. Okay. So to go to the slides, okay, you will get the answer. Okay, so which type of grinding wheel is used to grind the turning tool? Surface grinding tool is wrong. Okay, the cup type grinding wheel is only the correct option. Okay, you will know this from the slides. Okay. The profile type is different, is actually thin wheel, and none of the above is wrong also. Okay, so only cup type is grinding wheel. Okay, is the correct answer. Okay, so this cup type grinding wheel is only the correct answer. Okay. Okay, this is next question. What is the standard cutting angle for the drill bit? Cutting angle for drill bit you need to find out. Okay. Okay, so we are asking for standard cutting angle for the drill bit. So it is a standard value, so we must know So 1 to 12 is not a correct answer. And that date is not going to. Okay, so 118 is your correct answer. Okay, I told you means it is standard cutting edge. So it is standard value you might find in literature. Okay, it is standard value for the cutting angle for the drill. Okay, so this is standard value. So it is, you must know this part. Okay, so 118 degree is your correct answer. Okay, so this is 22nd question. In the grinding process, the longitudinal field motion is provided to. So to what the longitudinal field motion is provided during case of grinding process. So that is the question here. Okay. In this grinding process, the longitudinal field is provided to what? That is the question. Okay. Yes, you will know the answer. Okay. So it is provided to workpiece. Okay. Workpiece is the correct answer. Okay, so grinding wheel is wrong answer here. Drill bit is completely wrong and none of the above is again. Okay. So only correct answer is workpiece. The motion longitudinal field motion is go to the workpiece. Okay. So workpiece is the correct answer. Okay. 23rd question. During the grinding process, what is the speed of the grinding wheel? So you know that it is rotating, but at what speed it is actually rotating? That is the question. Okay. It is given in the slides, okay? Slides part or the video lecture part. Okay, you can go through it and contain the answer. Yes, so we know the answer. So the correct answer is A. It is 10 to 1800% is correct answer. This is very large. It's not okay. This is very small. Yes, it is not A. This is only the correct answer. Okay. Yes, A is the correct answer. Okay. Okay. So 24th question. When the differential mechanism of an automobile is effective? And during acceleration, deceleration, climbing a hill, or during vehicle turning. So when your differential mechanism is actually effective, that is the question. Okay, if you know the answer. Okay, so differential mechanism is usually not during acceleration or deceleration, not during driving it. Okay, correct answer is during vehicle turn. Okay, so this differential mechanism is only effective while turning the vehicle. So turning vehicle is the correct answer. You know how it is actually turning. So for that we are using the differential mechanism. So 25th, which gear drive is used in the differential mechanism of automobiles? Okay, so we know why it is used now. Which gear drive is used? That is the question. It is on similar lines. Okay, so might get the answer. Which gear drive is used in the differential mechanism of automobiles? So it is not one gear. Rack and pinion it is wrong. So planetary is the correct option. Okay. So none of the above is wrong. Okay, so C planetary is only correct answer. You know this part of it. If you see the mechanism, planetary gear drive is used. Okay. In sleeping the rack and pinion is completely wrong. One gear is completely wrong. Only the planetary is correct option. Okay. This planetary gear system. Which is only correct answer. 26th question. To increase the flexibility of conventional machines, which machines are introduced? If we go to the literature part, so CNC machines is only the correct answer. You can go to slide, it is there. Okay? Everything is there in slides. Yeah, literature. Or the lecture video, everything is there. You can download that transcript part and you can see that part of it is there. CNC machines is only your correct answer. So radial radial machines are mostly conventional only, so they are not introduced to some increased kind of flexibility. Okay. So CNC machine is only your correct answer. Okay. So the CNC machine is only your correct answer. Okay. The 27th question. How many alphabets are used for making programs for CNC machines? So how many alphabets are used while making the part program for CNC machine? That is the question. Okay, if you go through the slides, you might get the correct answer is 26. It is all 26 from A to Z. It is used for making program for CNC machines. Okay, so this 26 is the correct answer. So you can see 26 is the correct answer. Okay. It's a 28th question. In the CNC machine control panel, drive key is used for. So what is the use of the drive key which is present in control panel for CNC machine? That is the question. Okay, so in CNC machine control panel, triangle key is used for, so machine is, without coolant is our answer. Okay, so testing program by tester is only the correct answer. It is only the correct answer. None of the above is the wrong answer. Okay, so testing program by tester is only the correct answer. Okay. Okay, so 29th question. In CNC milling machine, the automatic tool changer is used to change workpiece, to change the tool, depth of cut or feed. What is the use of this automatic tool changer? That is the question. Okay. If you go to slides, okay, so what the answer will get? The automatic tool changer is used for to change the tool. Okay, change the tool is the correct answer. So changing workpiece, depth of cut and tool is the wrong answer. Okay, so only change the tool is the correct answer. So we change the tool. For that, using the automatic tool changer. Okay. Okay, so 13th question. In CNC machines, M06 stands for, so this M0 code, this M06 code stands for what? Answer question. Part programming. So this M06 stands for what? Open wise, coolant on, or tool check. You net now noted this miscellaneous for machine. Okay, so it is miscellaneous input for some kind of machine operation. So like wise opening. So for what it is actually stands for here. This is standard journals. Okay, it is actually standard part. You can find it in standard directory. Okay, the standard. So what standard is used for what? Is one of them is actually answered. So for what it is used? That is the question. Okay, if you go through the standard literature which is available, or even two slides, you will get M06 stands for tool chain. Coolant of voice is wrong answer. So tool change is only correct answer. It is standard part of it. You have to remember it too. So tool change is correct answer. So 31 question in CNC machines again M11 stands for. So like we have M06 right now here we have M11 stands for what? That is the question. Again it is standard. Okay. You need to check in standard part. Okay. Okay, so if you go with standard literature, you might get the answer. Okay. Correct answer is voice closed. Okay, it is standard I told you, so we can get to standard part. But M11 stands for base part. Okay, voice closed. Okay, so this is only the correct answer. This voice closed, correct answer. Okay. So 32 question in CNC machine, the G42 stands for what? Okay, so G42 right now stands for what is the question? If you might get the answer, this is standard part of SOG 42. So what it stands for? Okay, so the G42 stands for vector compensation, right? Okay, this is the correct answer. Right, left, and this compensation cancel is wrong answer. Okay, so only this right is correct answer. Okay, so this vector compensation right is the correct answer. Okay, so what is the question? In CNC machines, G70 stands for. Right now we have what for G70? What is G70 stand? Okay, out of this, what it stands for? That is the question. So you might get the answer. It is used for finished turning cycle. Okay. This is only correct answer. So phase view, there are different cycles for that, and so only G70 is specifically for finish turning cycle. Okay. So for finishing operation, okay. It is called as finishing operation. The last part. Okay. So this is only correct answer. It is called as finishing operation. Okay. So finished turning cycle is only the correct answer. So 34th question in CNC machines. Again, G97 stands for what? This is the question. Okay. If you go to the standard literature or tables, okay, so you can get the answer. Correct answer is this B. Okay, constant surface field cancel is the correct answer. You have to go to standard tables and literature available standard slides. It is very easy. But you have to remember this part of it. It is all I told you again, these all are standard. Okay. So you have to remember this part of it. It is constant surface field cancel is correct answer. Okay. So this B is the correct answer. Okay. So 36th question. The combination of speed, field, depth of cut used in finish pass. So finishing pass we have, and what combination of this speed, field, and depth of cut we will use? That is the question. You might get the answer. Okay, so what is the question here for finishing pass? Okay, so for finishing pass, what is the condition you may have? Is high speed and low speed depth of cut. Okay, this is the ideal condition for finishing pass. And if we have roughing pass, then this will be correct condition. Okay, so low speed and high speed and depth of cut, because you have to remove more material here. Okay, here you have to remove less material. Why? Because it is already a finishing pass. Here you have to remove more material. Okay, you have to remove less material. So it can be used for roughing pass. But right now here what as finishing pass. So this is a correct answer. Okay, for finishing pass this is only correct answer. Okay. So 36th question. Which process is used to make better grip on the workpiece? Turning, threading, kerning, or drilling? Okay, so you might get the answer. The correct answer is for better grip. Process will be called knurling process. Okay, turning is normal process. Okay, reading is normal processes. For better grip, you do knurling process. Okay, so knurling is the correct answer. Okay, 37 question. Why the form tool is used in lathe machine? The reason for using form tool in lathe machine. So that is this question. Okay, so why the form tool is okay, so why the form tool is used in lathe machine? To make holes, we have drill bit. To make threads, we have different turning tool. To make knurling, we have different tools. Okay, so to make grooves is the correct answer. Okay, so form tool is used to make grooves. Okay, you might see that in the video lectures. Okay, you can go through this video lecture. You can get the answer. To make a groove, we are using form tool. Okay, so 38 question. In CNC machines, the device that holds the tool is called as. Yes, you know the tool, automatic tool changes the tool, but where their tools are actually kept, or where the stock is actually kept, that is the question. You have to hold tools somewhere, okay, to change it. It must not be manual. Some device will be there to keep those tools. Okay, so what is device? And from this device, you can change the tool whenever required using ATP. It's called as automatic tool changing. Here mentioned so automatic tool changing is to change the tool, but from the device must be there where it is kept. So what is that device? That is the question. Yeah, that is the question. Okay. Okay, so 30th question. In CNC machine, the device that holds tool is called an. Okay, you know your ATP changes the tool, but from which device it is change the tool? That is the question. Where the tools are actually stocked or hold, where what is the device called? PCs, machines. That is this question all about. Okay. You may go to literature part. You answer this question. Okay. Guess we might get the answer. So what that device that holds it? I told you this tool changes to change the tool. Okay, it is not holding that. So spindle is to rotate and is tool direct is on the correct answer. Because it is holding direct. It is called as tool direct to hold this tools. And from the tool direct, that tool changes the tool. Okay, according to requirement. So this answer is wrong. So only tool correct is the correct answer. Yes. So 39th question. If you want to decrease the speed, how will you connect the spur gear drive? Right now, what is focus here? Decrease the speed. Okay, decrease the speed. And again, spur gear drive. Okay, so this is not a concept, but decrease the speed is more important. Okay, to focus on decreasing speed. Okay, so 39th question. If you want to decrease, so 39th question. If you want to decrease speed, how will you connect a spur gear drive? You have to connect a spur gear drive, but what to focus here? You want to decrease speed. Okay, so this is the main part here. The main part to focus. Okay, so after like this, after reading this part, you can get the answer. After focusing on this part, you can get the answer easily. The most focusing part is decrease the speed. Okay, as I told you, main focus here is decrease the speed. Okay, so what will be the answer? Yes. Okay, this means your output must have larger gear and input must have smaller gear. Due to which you can decrease the speed. Okay, so for decreasing speed, this is your correct answer. As your output is larger gear, what will happen? The speed is get reduced. Okay, to remove or to move by one rotation, it will take more time than your input because input is smaller. It can rotate faster. Okay, as you have larger gear, it will decrease the speed. Okay, you might get an answer. You might get this answer what I'm talking about. Okay, you might go through slides also. In video lecture also they have explained. Okay, so this is the correct answer because as larger gear is more bigger, and smaller gear is small. So you know the speed will be decreased anyhow. Yeah, because gears are in contact, these are in contact. Okay, so this not like this, they are always in contact. Okay, so if this is your output, this is your input. So from this diagram also you can get that the speed must be reduced. This is our focus to decrease the speed. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, smaller gear input and larger gear to output. Okay, so 40th question: if you want to decrease torque, how we will correct the spur gear? Because like right now also we want spur gear drive, but here the focus is to decrease the torque. Okay, so what will you do? Decrease the torque. That is the question. Again, you have to focus on decrease torque. Okay, okay. If we know the way it works, so as in if you need to decrease the torque, your smaller gear be must be on output. Okay, so the smaller gear must be on your output to get decreased torque. Okay, so your smaller gear must be at output to get decreased torque, and again the larger gear to input. Okay, you want to decrease the torque. That's why. So get this is your correct answer because you got to decrease the torque. Okay, so torque depend upon I told you depending upon the radius that how big the your gear is. So if your gear is big, your torque is high. If your gear is small, your torque is less. So it is forced into radius, your torque will be F into your R. So it depends upon R. If your R is high, your torque will be high. Okay, and if your torque is you want torque low, we must be low. To change the color like this. To get this, if you want torque low, your radius also must be low. Right now what we want at output decrease torque. So we require lesser size gear at the output. Okay, so we have smaller gear here and bigger gear here. So this is only a correct answer here. Okay, this is only a correct answer. Okay, so this was the last question for problem solving session for week number 12. Hence, we completed the problem solving and doubt clearing session for week number 12. So you need to submit your assignment by this Wednesday. Okay, this is the last time I have to submit. So thank you for your attention. Thank you.